All right, welcome back to episode number 2 of our All the Mod 6 Let's Play. Today we're just going to be doing pretty much a lot of mining, so I'll pretty much cut that out or montage it kind of like I did before. And then I think we're actually going to get into some of the pedestal stuff today. So we can use that also to start doing some like ore duplication and automation of some smaller stuff off the bat. The pedestal mod is actually like not super expensive to get into, which is really cool. Like a pedestal just takes some stone slabs, and then this, which is just a diamond. We gotta find a diamond, but that's really not that bad. We gotta find a diamond, but that's really not that bad. We gotta find a diamond, but that's really not that bad. And then we can start doing this. And also this crafting recipe gives you the tool back, so you don't have to like make a bunch of these, which is pretty cool. And these just take gold in the thing, and then random little bits and bobs. So it's not generally that bad. And I think we're going to start getting into that today. So, yeah, I'm going to go mine. See you guys when I get back. Okay, we're finally done mining. I've cleared out my inventory into this chest and a little bit into this chest. I decided to. It took me forever to find diamonds, which was not expected. Normally, you can get diamonds, pretty quick once you have iron. I went through one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 iron pickaxes before I found diamonds. Oh my god. It took forever. Downstairs is an absolute mess. But here we are. Here we are. Okay, so this is what we've got. We got the 6 diamonds, whole bunch of cobblestone. I deleted a ton. Cobbled deep slate. I'm actually planning on using this for a roof later because I think the texture lends itself pretty well to a roof. By the way, I made a roof because I got attacked by a flying thing and I was not about it. Got almost another stack of iron after all of this. So we got a little over 2 stacks of iron plus the, like I said, like 8 iron picks that I went through. Rocky Stone is pretty good for a path. I'll probably go pick up more of that. I was just deleting it out of my inventory because I could not. I'm not going to use this, I don't think, so I'll go ahead and throw that away. This can be turned into leather, so I'll keep it. Anyway, yeah, we did pretty good. We got a whole bunch of aluminum. Pretty good bit of copper. You got some silver, some nickel, tin, etc. So we did pretty good. Most important thing, we got some diamonds. Oh, we also got some sapphire and some ruby. These spawn around diamond level, and they have higher durability than iron, but don't mine, and they mine faster than iron, but they don't mine at the level of diamond. So they're kind of like an intermediary between iron and diamond, which is pretty neat. So this is probably going to be what I make my pickaxes out of in the future. But now it's raining and nighttime, so I'm going to sleep real quick. And then we can start actually, I got to go out, find some of the stuff to make the dyes for the wand, or the linking tool, rather, sorry. So I got to find just some poppies or roses. Fuck, how do I make green dye? Oh, I can make it with these. Oh, do I have some of those? I do, I have 2. Sick. Okay. And then blue dye, which I can make from lapis. So that's pretty good. I just got to find some poppies. Gonna smelt up some stone so we can get that smooth stone. And start making, start grinding a little bit of gold. We don't have very much, but we have enough, I think. And yeah, so after that, we're going to need to start automating our ore production. So in here, it mentions, how to do all this type stuff, but what it actually, there we go. And then coloring, augments versus upgrades, placement direction, filtering, augments, enchants, transferring, and redstone control. So basically, the way pedestals work is you make a whole bunch of these, a whole bunch of pedestals, and they have their own internal buffer, their own inventory, and then you give them these augments, and you have to do that in kind of a weird way, but I'll show you how to do that in a moment. And then you basically supply them power, and we can make one of them be a generator, so it's not that bad. And then they just kind of work, and they do what you tell them to do. So I'm going to go ahead, get a stack of cobble going, and we're going to go find some roses. Actually, I can probably turn these into red dye. God, if I could punch this, and then I assume if I put that in a mortar and pestle, there it was. Yep, cool. So now we just got to grab this while we're here. Bit of lag. Go ahead and grab that, and then some sticks, and I want a mortar and pestle from Britannia. Missing a bowl. Bang. This is full. Yeah. Sticks go in there. This. Bang. And we need lapis. Just one piece of lapis will do. And then we can grab our stick. A diamond. And then I think it was this. Oh, God. What is it? Red, green, blue. What? Oh, God, I'm an idiot. Oh, Jesus. Well, alright. Well, we got it in the end. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Shut up. No, never, ever talk to me. Alright. And there we have our first pedestal. I'm going to go ahead and process this gold also. Grind it up so we can get the most out of it as we can for right now. And then I will come back once we have a couple more pedestals and some of the augments, and we'll get a little room set up downstairs and start doing some automatic or duplication. All right, so we have the pedestal, we have a crusher upgrade, and then we have a energy generator upgrade. I think I actually might need to turn this into this. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Not too hard, just takes a little bit of redstone. Throw that in there with this. Bam. Alright, and then we're going to go downstairs. We're just going to go like here, I guess. This is fine. Clear out a little space. Go ahead and set that over to square. By the way, AltMod 6, if you don't know, has a built-in vein miner. So you hold down whatever your vein mining key is. I have it bound to one of my mouse keys. And if you hold shift and that button, you can scroll through and you can do a mining tunnel, which goes way down, an escape tunnel, which goes way up, shapeless, which just mines up to 64 blocks of that same type that are connected, a small tunnel, which goes straight up to 64 blocks, or a small square, which is a 3x3. And so I'm just going to use that 3x3, make this room just a little bit bigger. Also, my dog is currently playing with her chew toy. So, if you hear that in the background, that's what that is. I apologize. All right, this is fine. So, things we will need: chests like this. Put a pedestal on top of this chest. Pedestal on top of this chest, and then interestingly, we have to hold it in our offhand and then right click and it'll apply whatever the upgrade is. So it's a little weird. You don't, normally it's like a shift right click, control right click, left click it. You put it in your offhand and just right click. Very odd. But what this means is now if we go grab, I'm an idiot and did not grab any of the stuff that I want to try this out on. If we go grab some coal, we'll take some copper, I guess. Throw this in here. Oh, a little bit of lag. This should, I think, begin to generate power. Let's see. One moment. Okay, I figured it out. I tinkered around a little bit, read some of the stuff in here. So the way this one works is you have to, as far as I can tell, drop fuel onto it. So I'm just going to keep this fuel here. If it does eat out of this, that's fine. That's totally good. Then you take this thing, you link the two of them, so since it's energy, that's normal, that's fine. This one, then it's just slow, so I thought it wasn't working previously. But it will take stuff out of here, and it will crush it, which is why we have this 2 copper dust. It's also why we have gravel, because it'll crush cobblestone into gravel, along with a bunch of other stuff. So that's awesome. However, now we need a way to get stuff from this to any other kind of inventory. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make another pedestal real quick. Okay, so we can do, we'll probably need more of these. I want 1 more pedestal. Awesome. We're going to need another chest. Okay. And then we're going to want a... Is it this one? I think... Yeah, I think we want this. Oh, okay. So how do we make this? That and a hopper. That's totally fine. So we're going to grab a little bit of iron. Oh, well, I need another chest. This. That. These. This chest. So I'm gonna try this one because you can take the upgrades off of them. So if this one doesn't work, then I'll just take it off and then switch it. So put that in my offhand, click here. I want to take this. And the pedestal mod's a little weird. A lot of the stuff that it does is like unintuitive. So like the putting in your offhand, you also shift right click the destination and then shift right click the provider. So said link successful. I'm going to put this in here to test. And we should see at some point this will crush that like that, move it over to here, and then it does not deposit it. Okay. So, all right, that's fine. If we take this then, I'm just going to break it and do this. And then if I do this, right? Destination. Oh. All right. Now if I do this, we're going to have to wait a second again. But hopefully this will go up into here, do this, send it over to here, and then deposit. Yes. Okay, so we have a automatic, relatively, ore duplication. So I can just shift click those into there. I can go get all the other ores that I have, that I got from mining. Ooh. So just take all of these, come back downstairs, and throw all those in there. I'm just going to middle click that so it auto sorts. So the next one we should see is iron. Eventually. Yeah. Awesome. All right. So now I'm just going to... You also have to throw the... Like I said, you have to throw the fuel onto this thing to get it to actually, like, take it and use it. So I'm just going to throw the whole stack, honestly. Just give it a ton of fuel. I really wish it would eat out of this. They're probably... Well, I'm not going to say probably. I know there is a way to do this. I assume what you would have to do is you would take a chest, take a importer or whatever. What is this? I can't tell. I don't remember. Take whichever one of the upgrades is that pulls things out of a chest, send that to a dropper pedestal, because I know that one of these is, yeah, you can get a dropper, and then you would just say, okay, take this stuff out of this chest, send it to the dropper drops it on here. Actually, there might be... Because while I was looking around in here, yeah, smart restock. So I wonder if that would consider the buffer that this has. So that way, if you just like gave it, a stack full of or a chest full of coal, and you're just like constantly sending it back and forth, if it would only drop onto this whenever it needed that increase in fuel. I don't know. I'll have to do some research and find out. But for right now, we have automated doubling. And then obviously we just take those, smelt them, bam. So, yeah, awesome. That's so sick, actually. Okay. Like I said, I haven't really messed with this mod before. I've seen it. I've seen people use it. I've seen, playthroughs of mod packs in general, like all the Mod 6, where people use this and they set up these huge, crazy things of like pedestal, feeding pedestal, feeding pedestal, and like big rooms just covered in them. They're all doing different crazy things. And I think that that's super, super neat. And they really can do a lot. Like if you look at this, I saw that there was there's a quarry upgrade. So they can mine for you. I know they can smelt for you. Yeah, see? A smelting upgrade. You can get sawmills. Like we saw the things that chop trees. Grindstone, so you can like get XP, I guess. Disenchantments and enchanters and anvils and all kinds of stuff. Ender import. The hell is that? They can have a fluid inventory. They can like craft things for you. Really, really, really interesting mod. I'm gonna have to do some more research because the book, I was very sad to find out, this book doesn't actually tell you all that much. Like if you look, okay, what upgrades? What are these? It just says there's many ways to interact with it. Placing and grabbing items, inserting upgrades, tools have their own interactions. But none of this is clickable. So like this book isn't done, I don't think. Because like all of these are like the same page. So the book doesn't, it's not really, and then these just don't. So it's not really the same thing. Or it's not really helpful because it's all the same thing or nothing. Yeah, brief intro to pedestals here. So it seems like this is currently a work in progress, which is sad. But all that means is I'm going to have to go and watch some YouTube videos, read the wiki, all that kind of stuff. And it should be fine. So yeah, we got a ore duplication thing set up using pedestals, which is sick. Looks like this is going to get us another, like, 2-ish stacks of iron. Ish. Along with, duplicating all the rest of this stuff. I wonder if it'll actually duplicate that uranium. Probably. But, while we have that going and just kind of letting that run... God, it's raining again. I'm going to sleep real quick. Excuse me. I can't... Alright. Anyway. Take this out. I have nothing up here. Cool. While that's running, I'm going to go ahead and make a sapphire pick. And I also want to talk about another mod that I think we should get into. Because again, it's another mod that I've never messed with, and that is the create mod. So the create mod is another one that's like super big. It's very big, very complex. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. I mean, they have like fluid pipes, mechanical mixers and presses and water wheels, a nozzle. I wonder what this does. But you also can make these big contraptions using like these chassis and pistons and things. And I think it's so interesting. And also, I know towards the very end of the game, I believe create is going to be necessary to make some of the like very, very, very end game type stuff, which is the creative stuff. Look at that. Uh, and so, like a creative dragon meal, creative capacitors, creative energy cell. How do I make that? I need this. How do I make that? Mechanical crafting via create, right? Uh, and that's like pretty much it. Or I can do bees. We'll probably do bees. Sure. We'll probably do bees in this playthrough as well, because I mean bees are really good, and also they're just super cool. I really think that it's interesting to have this like big utopia for all the bees and the animals that you have. Um, I think that's a really interesting and cool aesthetic. Uh, but yeah, so we're going to be getting into create. And this is another one that I'm going to have to look into before we actually do anything. Before I get too far, do they have a... Is there a book for create? I feel like there might have been. Let's see. I'll make another Akashic Tome real quick. Always useful anyway. Cyclic. Da, 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 da. I hope they do. They don't appear to. That's sad. Cyclic's also really, really good. You can do some wild stuff for not that much of an investment from Cyclic. Or Cyclic. I don't know. Well, that's sad. I guess I'll just make a book that I know is going to be useful. So we'll just do the Mao Sakai. Because that mod's awesome. Right, I was going to make a pick. Alright, so now I have a better pick for whenever this one breaks. And I don't need this anymore, which is awesome, because this is fucking exhausting to use. And I'm always worried that this is gonna break, because if you click it too much when like you're not paying attention, this thing breaks and you have to make a new one. It's okay. So I don't need this thing anymore, but I'm gonna leave it here because it kind of looks neat. Now I can sleep. Hopefully the rain will go away. Okay, so we did it. We mined a whole bunch. We started pedestals, started learning about pedestals, determined that we're going to be going into create in a bit, and we got automated ore duplication rocking and rolling. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please like if you like and subscribe if you want. And that's it. Have a good one. Peace.